Hello. Welcome, everybody, to today's stream. Hopefully, everything looks okay, but more importantly, sounds okay. I've been having a bit of a problem recently with this, where I haven't been able to open up my audio software. So when we have been able to stream or record, it's been very, very hit and miss, which is one of the reasons why the streams lately, I've not been doing any other games or stuff like that, because I haven't been able to have any game sound. That's also why there's not been any music in the background. None of it has worked. I've tried today to reinstall everything. I'm hoping that that now means it's going to work. So, the question is, if I go here, can you hear the music in the background or not? It shouldn't be super loud, but you should be able to hear it. And if not, I might be able to change one setting and hopefully it finally works. So we can start doing other games and stuff like that and having music and game volume again, because it's been really infuriating. But can you hear anything? Very, very slightly. I wonder if that's because it was coming out of my headphones though. What about now? When I'm not saying anything, can you hear any? If not, very quiet, no. Okay, let's change this setting then, and hopefully this fixes things. And if so, we're back! What about now? Did that actually change? Whoa. Oh, there. What about now? From my end, that looks like it should be working. Yes? Right. Okay. So this is why I've not continued the Elden Ring playthrough. It's why there's not been music in the background. It's why we've not done any Rocksmith. I have not been able to figure this out. I've tried multiple different things. Turns out, uninstalling and reinstalling the software, that's the fix. So there we go. Lovely stuff. And also, even though I don't use game sound on this game, I guess we could try it. When I go into a match, we can test it just to make sure, so that if I did want to play another game, for example... Where is it? The Oblivion Remaster! If I wanted to do that, then obviously we would need some game sound. So I will, when we go into a match, I'll try and remember to test it out. Because I need to get this done, right? We have got 15 hours or so until the new team of the season, like season progress, begins. I desperately need all of this SP. There's a world where I can also do this. We could win 3 rush. That'd get me 800. That's not a bad shout as well. And we could also try and score 8 goals from outside the box in Rivals or Champs. He's got at least 1 goal in 10 separate matches. I mean, we could just play and do that as well. Maybe get some rival rewards. Either way, I need to play some games today in order to get this last batch of SP, because I am level 34 and I need to get to 40 to get that. Is it 87? It's a 15 times 87. I thought it was an 87 times 5. Wow. Okay, yeah, I need this for Team of the Season. So that is my aim today. Maybe I start or do the daily grind SBCs to get to 40. that also works. There is comfortably enough stuff that I can do to pick and choose what I want to do in order to get this done. I think I'm gonna... We'll do... Oh. What? Oh, it's because I've got my other controller turned on. One sec. Oh no, that's turned off now. Never mind. We'll head into a Rivals game because then we can potentially work towards that as well. And maybe we could do some Rush. We'll see. But, hi, hey, hello, welcome everybody. I hope it's all working now. Hopefully you've had a fantastic day, a fantastic week. Now that all the sound issues are resolved, that means we can stream other games. But the main thing is, starting on Friday, that is when the content boom happens, right? You're going to see a ton more streams, a ton more videos, a ton more short-form content as well. Because Team of the Season will finally be here. Team of the Season warm-up is just a bit dead. It's just a bit of a grindy week where you can earn yourself some packs and stuff like that. But outside of that, it's just a bit dead, isn't it? So, starting from Friday, the hype begins. Let's hop into a Rivals game and let me catch up with the start of the chat. Welcome, 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 everybody. As I say, I hope you've had a fantastic week. I hope you've been doing very, very well. Thank you for the support on the videos, the stuff on the football channel, the vlogs, the other videos, the short form stuff. Whether you have been supporting it on Instagram. I feel like we've sort of rode the wave of the ridiculous, like, 2 million plus views that we got on the Amazon Prime viral video. And Instagram has gone from like 15 followers to like 110. So that's pretty cool. And about half of them, maybe 2/3 of them came from that video. But then the rest, our other stuff seems to have been pushed out more, which is good. They're actually getting views on those, which is nice. Same with the TikTok as well. So that's been really, really good. Always the way, if something doesn't work, uninstall it. Yeah, turn it off and on again or reinstall it. Oh, here you go. So, let me quickly pause the music. Can you hear game sound? I don't know what game sound there would actually be, because I don't have the commentary on. Can you hear anything, like when we're kicking the ball, or can you hear the fans or anything like that? If not, I might need to know. Okay. Now, that is obviously... it's not important for FIFA, but it is important if I'm playing anything else. I wonder... Add apps. Oh, I don't know. We'd have to look at that separately. Or, you know what? It may actually be a very, very simple quick fix. Which... Nod that down. Oh, it's beautiful! Oh, I need to score some goals from outside the box, though, don't I? I think if I go... What button did I use to press on here? Oh, okay, we'll take that. What does this button do? Audio effects. What did I use to press? More? No, that is not where we used to go. Okay. Right, we're going to have to try and find this in a second for you. Sorry, it's just... This has been a problem for a little while, and it feels like we're nearly there with the fix. Oh, God, he's put it wide. So if I open... Where would I go? Select the sound output. No, that's not what I need. I need... Sound. I need this set of settings. Aha! Right. Next time the ball goes out of play, we might be able to fix this. Bang! So, I didn't do champs over the weekend because it wasn't Team of the Season rewards, so I couldn't be bothered. I did, however, do the Maldini Cup. I did not get enough wins to get Maldini himself. I got 22, which, I'm not going to lie, I'm actually really happy with, because at one point I was like 8-8. It was really, really bad. More sound settings. I'm trying to... I feel like there used to be a button that I could press on the Wavelink software that would open up a menu that is basically controlling everything audio-wise. I need that menu. And then it may potentially be a 2-click solution to this gameplay sound problem. But I don't know how to access that menu now that that button has gone. We could try and bang a finesse with Harry Kane. Why not? It helps if I green time it. Game. So that's what we're looking for. All sound devices. It's not what I'm looking for. It's not what I am looking for. And I'll catch up with the other chat messages in just a second. But we need to get some wins. We need to get some games done. But yeah, I played the Cup, and then I was 50-50 on whether I was going to play Champs, but the gameplay in the Cup was so laggy and delayed that I simply did not want to put myself through playing Champs. So, I didn't. I couldn't be bothered. The delay on this game is utter dross. So I didn't want to play anymore. Okay, so if we go to Wavelink Game. It's just not what I'm looking for. This is not the same menu that it used to be. Why did you change it? Bang that one in, Gary. No. Sorry about this. We'll get there. We'll get there very soon, hopefully. Choose where to play sound. That's not what I'm looking for either. Or the input. Output devices. Is that what I'm looking for? How do I get back to the old menu? We're here to help. Tell us your problem. No, I just want to look at the output devices. Elgato. Input devices. Game capture. Right. So we need the output of this audio. We'll concede a goal, that's fine. Set as default sound device. No. Why is this so much more difficult than it used to be? It used to be you'd get when you open up like this audio menu on your PC, you just get a list of everything that was creating sound, and then you'd be able to funnel where that sound is going, like out your speakers or out of a microphone or whatever. That menu seems to have completely disappeared and made it so much harder to simply say, if I'm speaking, this is where I want that voice to be output. Like, unless I'm being absolutely blind, but I don't think I am. I just cannot find this menu anymore. Which, again, makes fixing this game sound issue a lot harder than it feels like it should be. Gary, no! Input volume, format, set as default sound device. No, we don't want that. Because, as I say, it's not the end of the world for this game. You don't need game volume. But if I want to play Rocksmith, we need it. If I want to continue Elden Ring or play Oblivion or something like that, COD, Fortnite, basically any other game, you need the sound. So I'll try and fix it, but I thought it was going to be a lot easier than it is, but something somewhere has changed. And I don't like it. Yeah, I don't know if it's a... Ref. I don't know if it's a Windows change that's happened here. It might be. It very well could be. And maybe that's why in the audio software, you can't now click a button to get back to that menu because that menu doesn't exist on Windows anymore. I don't know. It's not really a big deal. It would have just been nice. 4-1! Oh, now you're going to leave, but not at 3-0. Why? Okay. Oblivion 4 on your wish list, but your PC won't run it with any kind of justice, so sad noises, PS5 it is. I mean, if your PC can't run it well, then surely most games are going to look and play better on your PS5 anyway. So, although I guess, are you upset about that because you have like Game Pass Ultimate, and so you wouldn't have had to buy the game on PC, but you do have to buy it on PS5? If so, that makes a lot more sense. You want to complete all these SBC packs for Prem Tots, but you're out of fodder. You don't know whether you open some you've got or just don't do any more. Don't know what works out better. Well, you'll be able to grind stuff during League 1 Team of the Season with stuff that you get. So you could just keep the big packs for Prem Tots, open some small ones when it's League 1 Tots, to then recycle them and get even more bigger ones for Prem. Interested to see the new paid season coming out tomorrow. Yes, I am very much looking forward to that. I will be up tomorrow morning. Oh, crap, that means I'd have to do that on Friday. That's fine, that'll work. Yeah, I'll be up tomorrow morning showing you guys the new season. Are you good mates with Haber? I wouldn't say good mates, but I've played football with him plenty of times. Like, been to his house and stuff like that, so... But I couldn't tell you the last time that I, like, messaged him personally. Saving all the big packs for Friday and hopefully can finish Hullet. Nice. Seem to be a famously loved Leicester fan on Twitter. Yeah. Yeah. There's so many negative Leicester fans. It's crazy, isn't it? You had a mare, tried cutting your hair earlier, it's gone horribly wrong, looked like prime Marek Hamsik. You know what? That is one hell of a look. One hell of a look. I rate it. Right, we didn't score any goals from outside the box, that's fine. We do need to do the 3 rush. And this, we just need to score and play. Oh, we only need to win one more game. So that's fine. We will be leveling up. Yeah, you'll just have to try again next time. Pretty peeved it's not Prem this week as your fodder is on life support. The thing is, I'm not... I feel like nobody can get annoyed that it isn't Premier League this week. And the reason I say that is because they're never going to make Prem the first team of the season. Because what they want you to do is they want you to get really excited because Team of the Season is finally here. They want you to spunk all of your packs and money and points and coins on the first week of Team of the Season. And then they bring out Premier League the week after and everyone does it again because the Prem is the most popular one. So the Prem will never be the first week. In the past, it's normally been Community Team of the Season. Last year, we had Live Team of the Season, which was actually pretty cool. And this year, I'm a bit surprised that they've made it League 1. And the reason why is because in order to put League 1 first, they've made it so the Saudi League is technically a main Team of the Season league this year. I thought they might have flipped those round. So Saudi would have been a main team of the season, but it would have been the first one that is never thought of as a main one, if that makes sense. So I'm a bit surprised they've done it that way round, and it potentially means that Saudi League team of the season is going to be absolutely cracked. We'll see. Opinion on Leeds potentially sacking their manager. It's brave. So for those that don't know, yeah, Leeds have been promoted. We don't know whether they've won the league yet or finished second. Doesn't matter. They're promoted to the Prem, along with Burnley. Daniel Farker has been with them for a while. He's also managed in the Premier League before. I think he managed in the Prem with Norwich, right, as well? And his Prem record isn't incredible. However, he knows the squad, the players very, very well. The relationship with the fans is up and down, to be fair. Some of their fans don't rate him that highly, think he's a bit arrogant at times and stuff like that. And it's a little bit divisive. So there are murmurings right now that even though he's just got them promoted, they would get rid of him to bring in someone new to try and keep them in the Prem. I mean, if you pull it off, it's a hell of a play. But the question is, who do you bring in that can instantly, with one preseason, get well equipped enough with the squad and everything like that, the whole club, in order to bridge that monumental gap between the Championship and the Premier League? I don't know. So I'd be fascinated if they do it to see who they're getting in. Because unless you are somehow attracting a top-tier manager that's out of work right now, then I'm not sure if it's worth it. 95 Buffon's terrible. A lot of people don't like the highest rated keepers in the game. There's no fixing it. Misses us away. Wow. Nice. Well, yeah, at least it only really affects you. If you were playing Rush mode, we'd insist on no sound. Oh, yeah, the Rush commentators are a nightmare. Always been surprised, never left Prem till last to keep people going the whole promo. Yeah, but they have Ultimate at the end. So that's fine. Hello, Charlie. Unfortunately, wrong age group. A few years away from that one. You'd prefer Community League? Earn is a bit weak. Even ladies' French is better these days. Well, you get both, so it's all good. It's all good. Screams Deitch appointment. Yeah, could be. Not sure he's good enough for the Prem, especially when this season saw him getting questioned at times. Yep. It's one of those decisions that will be viewed as genius if it works, but stupid if it doesn't. I could not word it better myself. It is such... It's such a bold play that, yeah, you either look like morons or, oh my god, this was genius. You got rid of the guy that got you promoted for someone even better instead of rewarding the guy that got you promoted. But as I say, I just don't know who comes in that does that. I don't know. Lopetegui. Dear God, imagine. You want to see the team? I mean, I'm currently running the Leicester team in Rivals. The main team at this point is this. Hi, Rooney. Van Nistelrooy will probably be out of a job. He's got Prem experience. Speaking of, my relegation video will be recorded and going up soon. Maybe for like Friday might be the plan. So yeah, maybe I record it tomorrow. Because we've got the new season stuff tomorrow, so there'll be stuff going up to do with that on this channel, obviously. Will there be any other football channel videos, though, between now and, like, the weekend? I don't think so. So maybe I do just get started on recording that. We'll see. We will see. Right, next. Erdegaard is incredibly... Like, the fact that he's now double 5-star had leveled him up so much. 5-4 is obviously still great, but... double 5. Oh. J, yeah. Yeah. Just get them blocked from being promoted by breaking some rules or something. Then see whether they get rid of you. Literally gets the team promoted, gets a sack. Makes no sense. Exactly like us. Win a trophy 47 years, then sack Moyes. But I feel like those are two very, very different scenarios. David Moyes looked like he was getting you relegated. Yes, you won the Conference League. But that looked like it was potentially, or likely, going to come at the cost of your position in the Prem. No! We need the outside-the-box goals, otherwise I would have just scored it normally. Oh, that's frustrating. Whereas with Farka, yeah, unless you are getting an elite tier manager in, it is crazy to do what they might do. Crap! My timing today. Did Kane play for Leicester? Yes, he came to us on loan. He went on loan to like 4 different clubs. Us and Norwich, notable. And he was bang average. There is a very famous image of Kane and Vardy both sat on the bench for us. I think Drinkwater was on the bench as well. I'm not even sure who would have been playing in that game. Nugent, and then I don't know. God, I despise the way so many people play this game. I don't think Lingard was on loan at the same time. I think he was earlier. Oh, I think it was just inside the box anyway. I mean, we do need wins, but we're also trying to get that thing done. Always use the Leicester team, otherwise you find it boring. I find it boring regardless, just because of the delay. The gameplay on this game is simply unenjoyable because every game has button delay. Whereas, if that didn't exist, I'd enjoy playing it with my main team because I think the core gameplay is good this year. And I'd enjoy using the Leicester team. But it literally doesn't matter if I'm using a player with 99 in every single stat. Every single playstyle plus. If there's button delay, I'm going to hate it. What? Harry Kane, yeah? Finesse plus. Apparently. Oh. That was an unnecessary pat down. This game would be the best in 17, in your opinion, if good servers and connection. I agree. I agree. But sadly, instead, it goes up there with one of the worst ever. Come on, then. Oh, let's try and score. Can't see many elite managers wanting a promoted team job. Exactly. So this is the question when it comes to this Farka sacking, if it happens. What level of manager are you either expecting or knowing that you're going to get as a promoted team in the Prem? Yes, Leeds are obviously a big name, a historical club. But that doesn't matter. When it comes to actually keeping them in the league, neither of those two things are relevant. Especially with the gap being what it is now. Oh, man. What was the last game that had this bad delay? 23. 21, 22, 23 are the only FIFAs with delay. FC24 was fine. Until the very end. And then bizarrely during FUTTIES, we randomly started getting delay. And then this game, it was from the very first champs. 21 to me is comfortably the least enjoyable experience I've ever had on any game. This game in its current state is challenging it. It's that bad for me. And so it's why it's so hard to try and get any motivation to stream a game that is just actively unenjoyable every single time I play. I hate it. It has to be said, so far, these, like, what, 2 games or whatever that we've played, the delay hasn't been dreadful. It's still there, but it's not as dreadful as it can be. This game, the maximum, like, levels of delay are the highest since 21 for me. Like, a full half second, if not longer at times. That Maldini Cup had some of the worst connections I've had in years of these games. Just shoot, man. It's horrible. Oh, you just gotta play it better. Oh, see there, I didn't press that touchback up there. They'll probably keep Rush and drop Moments next year. Anything you would want to replace Moments? No. I don't think Moments was bad. They just completely underutilized it. The concept of Moments was fantastic. But just like we've seen over the years, many, many times with EA, they have a fantastic idea, but then they fail to execute it properly. And it's really infuriating. How on earth I'm losing this game, by the way, is beyond me. But again, welcome to this game. But I think keeping Rush is perfectly fine. Harry Kane is having a nightmare in this game because he's taking half an hour to shoot, and then it's meaning all of them are going on his left foot. Yeah, that is the Maldini Cup is comfortably the worst friendlies gameplay I've had all year. It was abysmal. I don't understand why that one in particular was dreadful. You want tournaments back? They have so much potential if done right. A new tournament every week based on current promo would be sick. I half agree. The reason why it's not a full agree is that whilst tournaments in the past were great, FIFA 17, for example, I don't want more competitive modes being added to the game. It's the reason why the game is so toxic and horrible to play, is everything is about winning. So, I do have an answer to your game mode question to replace Moments. It's nothing new. Like, what I would want is in the game. I would want online classic match friendlies to be searchable just as an online single... Oh my god! As an online single match. And you play an online single match, your reward, win, lose, or draw is the same. Every single game. Maybe you earn 500 coins and you get like a 2-player pack or something like that. And maybe throughout the year, that changes. Just a completely and utterly casual mode where you can use your team and you can use whatever team you want. It doesn't matter. The result is completely irrelevant. So if you want to just play by trying to skill everybody, then you can. If you want to play it to do your evos, you can. If you really want to sweat it out and try and win and just get better at the game, you can. So everyone has this obsession with needing rewards in every single game mode. So again, instead of having a like weekly reward or anything like that, where it is just competitive, make it like that. So it's not technically a reward, it's just you play a game in this mode, this is what you get every single time. Like what they did in the World Cup mode, where after every single match, you got a pack. Oh, this is insanity. How on earth am I losing? I switched to the wrong player, and now we're going to be 2-0 down. No. A couple of Easter eggs. Hell yeah. Ah, the game did not want to pass that to Farce. Ah, the game does not want to Ah, the delay! Bailey, hello, welcome. Ah, if this is not 90 minutes explaining why I despise this game, I'm not sure you're going to get a much better example. I've green time finessed it with 94 Harry Kane. He has finesse plus. How is it missing the target? I don't get it. I don't get it. How have I not scored in this game? It's just ridiculous. It's just not enjoyable. It's out of my control. I can't do anything better there. I've given it to a player in a perfect position. I've timed it perfectly. I've utilised his playstyle plus and the fact he has unbelievable shooting stats. And you don't even put the shot on target for me. How is that enjoyable? The answer is, it's not. It simply isn't. And again, one of the multiple reasons I just didn't bother with champs this weekend. I'll do it throughout Team of the Season because you want to get the Team of the Season cards, but he didn't even aim that at him. Gonna menu grind like crazy during TOTS? I doubt it. I don't like... Oh. I don't really enjoy menu grinding. It's really boring. Oh, God. "100% decided playstyles make the game worse." I agree. I agree. I think it's hard to disagree. Of course. I mean, we all knew it wasn't going in. Nothing is. It doesn't matter what I do. This ball is not going in the net for me. Did any of the Team of Season warm-up stuff? I've not done any of the menu stuff. I'll do the cup, probably. No, that's obviously not where that was supposed to go. And then Kane, the delay means he's gone for a scoop turn instead of just passing the ball. Hooray! We scored a goal. Still went 9-6, never going to happen. Yeah, it always feels like things balance out. If you have a great start, then you then just go on a horrible run, and vice versa. You can have a crap start, and then it will sort of make up for it. Oh my God. More videos with James soon. Yes, pack and play is just so expensive. Like, either you're spending all of your coins to open the packs, or you're having to spend real-life money on the video, which, unless the video absolutely bangs, you're not making that money back. So that's why you don't see as many pack and plays. The times have changed. The packs in the store are so expensive. This Harry Kane is a saboteur. What is going on? Why is he so delayed and fat and blob-like? How has he not scored any of these? Hooray. How did it take until like the 85th minute or 80th minute to get one goal? Yeah, the reason why there wasn't a video with James recorded this week is because Team of the Season warm-up is crap. But as soon as Team of the Season drops, you should be seeing a video every week with James. I'd like to do a video a week with Tom if possible as well. And then all of my own stuff as well. Callum, we talked about them getting rid of Farker. Unless they can get someone elite in, then it's bold to say the least. 5.8 XG. Can you see the XG of an individual player? Harry Kane. Shooting. He had 1.9 XG. This man had 99 finishing. Like 96 composure, something like that. And yet these all just didn't go in. This is why people hate this game. You press the right things on your controller. It just doesn't happen. Oh, God. But hey, we just got 1,200 SP. We got ourselves either Capdevere, Nakata, or an 85 times 7. I think we're going to take the packs.
The answer is 35.
The answer's 35, yeah. Cheers for that, Siri. Appreciate it. Where did we get to? How are things? Good, Callum? I hope that you are as well. Hope everyone's doing well. Nearly 6 PM. Whenever you see an Evo that says do so-and-so in any game mode, get so happy, jump straight into some friendly games. Or squad battles. Squad battles is the most chill game mode on this game. Some games you're considerably better than your opponent, still lose, feel like it's out of your hands. Yep, it's frustrating. They make them so bad because the players just can't do things unless they've got the playstyle. This is the problem. This is why playstyles are a problem for the game. With the way that they currently work. Right? In order for me to score a finesse shot from outside the box, I shouldn't need finesse shot plus. If I position my player... Like, let's get an example of a card that doesn't have the playstyle. Does Gary? He has normal finesse shot. Right, Mavididi doesn't have finesse. Okay? So if I cut in from the left wing with Steffi Mavididi, who's got 87 long shots. If I power that shot perfectly, I aim it perfectly, I position him perfectly, and I green time it, that should have a good chance of going in. However, he doesn't have the finesse shot playstyle, let alone finesse shot plus. So it'll just miss the target. It won't even go close. This is the problem with playstyles. They make way too much of a difference. To the point where if a player simply doesn't have them, they're automatically irrelevant. If a team of the season striker comes out on Friday from Liga, like let's say Jonathan David gets the team of the season, but he doesn't have any shooting playstyles, the card will be 20k. Because these matter way too much. Whereas a guy that you've never heard of, that has worse stats, maybe he has like 4 less or 5 less in every single in-game stat, but he has every meta playstyle plus, that card will be worth hundreds of thousands. That shouldn't be the case. It should not be the case that your in-game stats or attributes are one of the least important parts in the game. But that's what it is now. Right? Your skill moves and weak foot are ridiculously important. Your playstyles are arguably the most important thing on a card in the game. And then your rolls are insanely important as well. So we've got a world where there's now like 4 different things that are all attributing to how good a card is. And it genuinely feels a lot of the time like the in-game stats are maybe the 3rd most important, maybe 4th at times. That's problematic. So for me with playstyles, I think like they're a good idea, but they make too much of a difference. Like if you are a pro player on this game, right? You should be able to score a finesse shot with this Mavididi card that doesn't have a finesse playstyle because you are a pro player. You know the mechanics of this game inside and out. And you, with your precision shooting, your green timed, perfect positioning, you should be able to bang a shot top bins with this card. But you can't. Because he doesn't have this. That's a real problem. If there was a world where you could score it without the playstyle, but the playstyle makes it a little bit better, and the playstyle plus makes it a little bit better on top, sure. But the difference between having none, base, and plus is unfathomable. It's so different. It's crazy. Like, one way to balance it is that maybe it wouldn't even do it all the time. Right? So if you have Finesse Plus, sometimes your finesses will be better, but not every single time. So you can't rely on it. Right? You still have to get in the right position in case that Playstyle Plus doesn't give you that mega boost. If it does, great. But if it doesn't, you've still given yourself a chance to score. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is other than nerfing them. But they are broken. And I personally think that they do kill a lot of cards and players because they don't have the right play styles. And that's frustrating, especially when it comes to Evos and you can't, like, replace one playstyle plus with another one. Like, at the start of the year, there was an Evo that gave you Dead Ball plus. No one wants that at this point. Why can't we take it away and replace it with something else? Like when you get to redistribute your like leveling up points in role-playing games. You can like take something out of your health and put it into your stamina or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Especially because the meta changes throughout the year. So earlier in the year, you would have loved an Evo that gave you Power Shot Plus because it was amazing. Nowadays, who gives a damn if a card has Power Shot Plus, right? It's basically irrelevant. You want Finesse or you want Low Driven. So now you're potentially stuck with Power Shot when you'd prefer to be able to move it to something else, but you can't. You can't. Do I reckon exchanges are going to come back anytime this year? No, I think instead of exchanges, we got the duplicate storage, and so therefore, no exchanges. Jay, you just went to the Masters. Shut up. Cannot stand squad battles, bores the pants off you. I think that's fair, but when you're talking about Evos, and it says that you can go and do whatever you want in order to get the Evo done, squad battles is comfortably the best, because you don't even have to do it. Like, if you want to get your Evos done on squad battles whilst you're also cleaning the house or something, you can Score 5 goals with your player in the first half, put the controller down, nip back upstairs to press A to start the second half, and then continue doing your chores or your housework or something. And it just gets done in the background. It's fantastic. You think Leeds will still get relegated unless we massively upgrade the team? Yeah, I think it's just ridiculously hard for anybody that gets promoted now. Trent can whip a pass 45 yards on a dime, but can't pass 2 yards because he doesn't have a playstyle tiki-taka. Yep. Unpopular opinion, 5-star weak foot is much better than skills. I mean, it has more uses. Doesn't necessarily mean it's better. It's more meta. But it's not as fun. Having 5-star skills is infinitely more fun than 5-star weak foot. The worst bit is that there's still playstyles that are more meta, not like you can play how you want to with different playstyles. Yes, I agree. I think playstyles might not be as much of a problem in the game if they were balanced better. So, for example, let's get back in. This matters. So, yeah, this matters has Finesse Plus, which is obviously great. Right? It's great. But if chip shots... So, the thing is with, like, chip shot, right? If you understand when and where you can chip the ball on this game, if the goalie's running out at you, you can chip him pretty consistently. But you don't need the play style. So there is absolutely no need to have chip shot plus. Whereas... if you had Chip Shot Plus, and if you timed and positioned things perfectly, if you could like chip the goalie from the edge of the box even when he was on his line, then it would be equally as broken as Finesse Shot, or Load Driven, or how Power Shot was at the start of the game. This is a big problem that EA have, and they have it every single year. They cannot balance their game. So... a striker, a team of the season striker that is elite, that has Finesse Shot Plus, may cost 1 million coins more than one that doesn't even have Finesse Shot base. That's how badly balanced everything is. Because in theory, if you take away Finesse Shot Plus, but you replace it with multiple other playstyles and a playstyle plus here or there, then it wouldn't matter. But that's not the case. Jay, yeah, you needed it. It's like they weaken the normal to overpower the playstyles rather than make the playstyles add to the card. Yep. Exactly. It makes it frustrating because you look at something like Anticipate and how good a player is with Anticipate Plus. And EA are basically saying, we could make it so that if you tackle someone, you keep the ball basically every time. But instead of doing that, we're going to make it so that doesn't happen unless you have this playstyle. We are actively making these players significantly worse and more annoying to play with unless they have a playstyle plus. That's not good. So, I don't think that they rework playstyles at all for next year. I think they should, but they won't. Because having a playstyle plus automatically makes a player a pack seller. Dumb. Fish, exactly, with the Lauren James thing. Don't know how pros do so well. They play the game all day, every day. So many Evos for wingers right now. Reece James just has too many playstyles. Yep, frustrating. Any away days next season you want to do? Last time I got... Birmingham and West Brom ruined because they got moved for TV. So I'd like to do them. And they're close by. I've not been to either of those grounds. You think because of playstyles, weak foot is better than skill moves? Yes. So Champions League predictions. Yeah. Oh, I think anyone having bias when it comes to predictions is just a waste of time, innit? Do you ever do Market Mayhem / videos on stream? No, because I think it then just takes away from the video. You're seeing a worse version of the video. Right, let's reload and see what we've got for 6 PM content. But welcome, 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 everyone. Eki, I hope you've had a good day. Welcome. I hope that you guys enjoy the stream. If you do, make sure you leave a like. If you are subscribed, then you will see daily streams, shorts, and videos throughout Team of the Season. We've got some upcoming changes. End of an era player items and showdown upgrades will receive changes for upcoming releases. End of an era items will receive a chemistry boost, which will now give icon level chemistry, in addition to a club point. Wow. So any end of an era cards now get full chem. That's cool. Showdown upgrade winners will now give a third playstyle plus alongside its regular upgrade. Cool. Good change. Looking forward to seeing the What Next for Leicester video coming soon. Yep, that video should come out on Friday. The Leicester relegation video and stuff like that. You move the keeper, they save the ball, but it goes straight back to their player to score an open goal. I actually think the most frustrating thing about keeper movement in this game is when you move your keeper to the right side and yet it somehow goes straight through them. You may have genuinely been better off not moving the keeper. That's so stupid. Okay, did they drop any last gasp? SP. No. Okay. No new objectives. That's fine. Any new evolutions? KDB end of an era is definitely going to be coming, yeah. Ball winning midfielder. Transform your right back into a midfield virtuoso. Hasn't this happened with like a ton of right back and left back stuff this year though? Like I swear half of my fullbacks that I've evoed can also play in midfield. But okay, channel the Maestro with Intercept Plus, Long Ball, Pass Plus, and Tiki Taka. And you also get some stats upgrades. There are 5 parts of this though. You get some big upgrades. Weak foot goes up to by 3 stars. Okay, do I have anyone that can go into this? Multiple. So we could do Koulibaly. I mean, Chowdhury can already play CDM and centre mid. My Ricky P can already play centre mid. So Koulibaly, because... Oh no, he can already play DM! See what I mean? This isn't something new. Okay, I mean, Hamza only has 1 playstyle plus. So he would gain a chunk of shooting, some nice reactions boost, a physical boost, 93 pace, dribbling goes up a ton, standing tackle's already full, balance up a bit, defensive awareness, skill moves goes up to 4-star, which is solid, long ball pass, 2 passing, 6 ball control, 6 composure is nice, 5-star weak foot. Interceptions goes up a chunk as well. Agility is already maxed out. So 4-star, 5-star. And just a very, very nice card. Shut up. But he does not gain that Intercept Plus because he already has Bruiser Plus. For 25,000 coins, it's good. The question is, I always like to look at these Evos because everybody can go for the top cards that they have in their club, right? That barely fit the Evo. But what does it look like when you put in base Lucy Bronze, right? To this kind of Evo. What does she come out like? Not great. Because they don't give her enough of a pace upgrade. The rest is pretty good. But the pace doesn't get enough of a boost in order to take a low-rated card up to a monster. Which is a shame. Unless that low-rated card is already really fast. In which case, you might be okay. So if we could find an example. Let's take Balde, right? Balde's gold card. When he comes out of this... Okay, no. Never mind. I take it back. He's also not great. I think that's frustrating, especially when it comes with a paid Evo. That you can't put in lower cards because they just don't come out being any good. Like, those stats for that rating are diabolical. Absolutely shambolic. Hey, at least it's only a 25k Evo. They try and get you to spend a lot more than that normally. I don't know why they've just decided to stop doing free Evos, though. Hopefully that comes back through Team of the Season, because it's frustrating to say the least. What did we get here, though? 89 plus campaign mixed player pick. You can get Thunderstruck, Winter Wildcards, Team of the Year Honourable Mentions, Future Stars, or Grassroots Greats. Okay. And I'm assuming that we probably got a player or two as well. That's not today. That's not today. Maybe do that. These are new, right? Is this new as well? Or was this here before? Oh, I feel like I've seen people talk about Frankie's cards, so can't be new. But Ardagula and Ansu Fati for the Classico. Coming up very, very soon. This weekend should be pretty damn good. So, as we just saw, now, if your player wins, not only do they get a +2, but they also get a third playstyle plus, which is really good. Beza, thank you very much for the Twitch sub, saying, hey, hello, how's it going? 89 plus campaign. We'll open it up just because we can. Ardagula is 5-star, 4-star. Can play cam or on the right side of the pitch. Some good in-game stats, but yet another card where EA have purposefully thought, you know what? Let's just give you crap composure compared to the rest of your dribbling stats, because we want to. Cheers, EA. Thanks for that. Oh my god. The ball control. The ball control playstyles. Ooh. No Shadow Striker ++ or Classic 10 even plus is a bit disappointing. No, this is for the Cup Final. This is for the Cup Final. And he requires 84, 85 with an inform, 86, 86, 87 with an inform. Fati only requires 2 squads, which is an 85 with an inform and an 87 with an inform. So, is that EA saying that this card is significantly better? Or they think that he has a much better chance of winning? You got 2 extra 86 squads and an 84 squad for Gula than you do Fati. Okay, and Fati is 4-star, 5-star. Can play on the left at cam or striker. Dribbling stats, they haven't given him the same problem as Gula. I mean, whatever the chem... I always forget the names of the different chem stars. Whatever boosts shooting and passing, and all of a sudden, you've got an absolute monster. The play styles... I mean, you've got power shot and low driven. You don't have finesse, which I guess is the big kicker. Tiki-Taka Plus is really, really nice. If you're playing him at cam, you would have loved to have had Incisive Pass. Rapid and Quick Step is great for a winger. Trivella is pretty useless for the wing, but at cam and striker can be fine. And technical is always nice. Cam, he doesn't have the best rolls. Striker, he actually has terrible rolls. That's frustrating. Inside forward ++ though on winger. But you'll get a 93 rated with another playstyle plus. The question is, when they give them their third playstyle plus, would they give Fati something like finesse? Or do they just upgrade technical to a playstyle plus? I'd hope it'd be the first one, because then it's a massive boost for the card. But it's EA, so I'm not really sure there's much chance of that. The 80 plus tradable Team of the Week upgrade is also new. But let's have a look at the campaign pick. So this is the new one. 89 plus. It's out for a week. And it's repeatable once. So 85 with an inform and an 87. This won't be worth it, most likely, but I'll do it for the content, everybody. Hooray! Hooray! DeMarcus Beasley, Ruben Neves. You can both go in there. About to rip yours as well. Good luck. Let's hope there is some banging stuff coming out of these. Fortunately, we do have some stuff in here, and we don't have to use our top cards in order to get this done. That is lovely. Can we get rid of another 86 for an 84? No, we can't. Okay, so we are right on the edge when it comes to rating. That is fine with me. 87 squad done. Now let's get this 85 complete as well. We do have some good stuff here. Ready for Team of the Season. I'll probably open up some of the smaller stuff at the beginning for Liga 1. New season tomorrow should be really good. I'm either going to go live early tomorrow or just do like video content to do with the new season. I'm not sure which yet. Right, do I have any informs in here? No. That's fine. That is fine. So, any inform. Lowest rated we have is Gabriel. 5 games. Probably had him since basically the start of the game as well. Right. Let's go then. 85 squad around him. We can pretty much go with like 84s here, I think, because we've got an 87 in. We might have to put in one more rating booster. Because, yeah, that's an 84. A 90 is enough. I mean, ideally, we don't have to go with a 90. Let's check. Let's have a little look. 89 is all good, so good thing we checked. 88, yeah, we definitely did not want to use that Hurricane then. 87, 86. Okay, 87, let's go with Lavelle. She comes out of packs all the time. So here we go then. This is the new pick. Campaign mix player pick. Any progress with your golf skill? Not over the last, 2 weeks because I've been injured. I think I've done something with a muscle around here. I'm going to try and get, a doctor's appointment just to triple check. But with the new season starting tomorrow, that means I'm going to have to go and try and get that on Friday. Because otherwise, I'll miss it tomorrow. I'd get there too late. Because unless you're there at 8 AM, you can't get an appointment. So I'm going to go just to get things checked so that I don't try and get back into the swing of things and it be at risk of re-injury or something like that. It's feeling better than it was. Last weekend, there was some tightness and stuff around here and up here, so that's not been that bad since. I can still feel it, not normal, but I don't know what I did, but I feel like anytime... I'm assuming it's a golf-related injury because of the fact it's up here. I don't know what else would have caused it. I think anytime I going forward, I will have to properly stretch ahead of doing anything, because I've got a couple of lessons booked in now. Ready to go. So I need to be fit and healthy, ready for them. Here we go then, everybody. 1 of 3, 89 plus campaign mix player pick. Let's do this. But I feel with my wedges and irons, I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with them. So hopefully, next time I go, I'll still feel okay with them ahead of the lessons. I don't even really know what you're hoping to get here. I don't know what the best thing would be. But the full League On Team of the Season has leaked. Not official stats yet. But we've got Pacho, Taliso, Akliush, Cherky, Jonathan David, Zakaria, Alexandro, João Neves, Gesond, Nuno Mendes, Jonathan Klaus is back, Bradley Barcola, Rulli, Vitinha, Højbjerg, Andre Santos, Rabiot, Marquinhos, and Ousmane Dembele. It's a shame that they haven't given Kvicha anything. Maybe he'll get some kind of SBC, like a Moments, because he's been great for PSG, but great for Napoli, and then switching in between. Okay, here we go! Number 1! Great. Well worth it. Number 2! If she will be able to fit any Evos, that'll be insane, because her Team of the Year is phenomenal. But this card, at this stage of the year, meh. And the third one! Ooh. I'm going to assume that none of these cost anything. Unless Bernardo Silva fits into an Evo, in which case he's probably extinct at like 50k. Bernardo Silva is coming in at 44,000 coins with price momentum of 7%. Maybe he does fit into something. Rayton costs 40k. McAllister costs 85k. Well, not only is the highest rated, he costs the most. We'll take the Big Mac. And any videos that we potentially utilize him in, he's getting full chem. So, I mean, it could be worse. It could be a lot better. You could have probably got some cards that are worth millions. You got Future Stars Endrick. How expensive is he? 230k. Honorable mentions Frimpong. 102k. I mean, yeah. McAllister should be getting Team of the Season. Okay, I mean, fine. Nothing insane, nothing awful. It's in the middle, isn't it? So what have I got left to do? Score 8 goals from outside the box because none of my players want to put it in the back of the net. Score at least 1 goal in 10 separate matches. Win 3 games of Rush. And we need to play 7 more games, most likely of rivals, so that I can get some rewards as well for tomorrow morning. Scoring 10 as well. Is it stupid to say you think Harry Maguire's improved lately? I would say potentially yes, because I don't think he's improved. I think he's just not been bad for quite a long time. Like, Maguire, when he first went to United, was okay, then went through a patch of being just a problem. And part of that was, of course, not helped by the fact that he was getting hounded in the media every single day, especially with the stuff that happened, was it in Greece? And it just wasn't a great time for him. But I think he built himself back up, worked hard to get back to his level, and has been solid for a while. And sort of turned into a bit of a scapegoat that can always be blamed, but not really praised. One of those players. There are so many of them out there that as soon as they make the tiniest mistake, bang! You are terrible. Get out of the team. You're an absolute joke. I don't ever want to see you play for the club again. but then they'll have 10 games in a row where they drop a 7 or 8 out of 10, and you won't hear a peep out of anyone. And then they do one more small mistake, and all of a sudden they're terrible again. It's frustrating when that happens to players. Fair enough, if a player is making mistakes like every single game, and they are actively sort of harming the team each time they're in the squads, that's very different to an occasional mistake that they are more than making up for. I think with Maguire, he's quietly been good, but he's not had the big moments. Whereas lately, he's had a couple of moments, and that is why he's getting a bit more recognition. Because he scored that offside goal against us to knock us out of the cup. He's, of course, had the massive moment against Lyon more recently to send them through in that one, which was just crazy. And even though you're a defender and you've been defending well and everything like that, it doesn't seem to matter a lot of the time until you score a goal. And then all of a sudden you're incredible. Even if you've been doing your actual job really well. Just came here because you can't watch them. Oh dear. Well, Corey, hello. I hope you're doing very, very well. I appreciate it. He's a United channel. I don't know who that is. Fortunately, it sounds like. I don't really watch much when it comes... Like, I barely watch anything when it comes to fan channels, because it feels like 90% of the content is either engagement or rage baiting. And it therefore just completely devalues any conversations because someone's just saying something stupid to get attention. And it's just frustrating. Callum, I agree. Everyone's a Palace fan tonight? Nah, I don't care. I don't care. I'm assuming that's at 8 o'clock. Let's just triple check. Yeah. So yeah, if Palace win tonight, Liverpool win the league. What if it's a draw? They would be... How many games would they have left? 4. Wait. Oh no. What am I looking at maths-wise here? They're 13 behind. And they've got, what? 5 to play. Yeah, so if they lose, then they're out of it. But if they draw, then they'd be 12 behind with 4 to go. Technically, they could still do it. So it is a loss that's required today for Arsenal for Liverpool to win the league tonight. But of course, if Liverpool then just go and win their next game, or they both draw, then like it is a miracle run of results that needs to happen. Absolute miracle. Foot Sheriff tweet, if you're on about the full Liga and team of the season, we ran through it previously. Sheriff's not even the guy to follow at this point anymore. I can't remember the last time he actually had any like exclusive leaks or info. Other defenders getting away with criticism instead of him being blamed for everything. Exactly. 130k subs, basically a bunch of children. You have to realise though, Corey, that is the same for most creators. Like, unless your niche is something like, I don't know, let's say finance, then the vast majority of creators' demographics are going to be young viewers. Because that's just the majority of people that are watching content. Does anyone fancy playing 3 games of Rush? I need to win 3 to get some SP before the season ends tomorrow, but I don't want to rip my hair out at playing drop-in, with people that have 0 brain cells. So anyone that wants to play, if you're online, I'm going to invite everybody. And if you've not like added me as a friend or whatever, God, this system works flawlessly. Having to press it multiple times on every player, that's great. Yeah, we'll just invite all of you. Oh, do I have... I mean, that might do. Even just 2 would be fine. Oh, there you go. Full. Let's go! So yeah, we need to win 3. Hopefully we can do it ridiculously easily. Do I want to do any Evos in here? No. Let's just go... Let's go Haaland. Haaland? Because why not? That Mahrez is pretty sick. That's why we want Arsenal to win tonight. Why? So that like you can win your game and then you win it. Ricky P. You haven't done a Ricky P Evo till this point of the year. Unless you got rid of one and restarted, I guess. That's always a possibility too. 10 goal difference as well. Yeah. It's basically just the top 5 race now. Yep. Which is really, really, like, interesting. How tight that is, like, potentially gonna be. That race for the Champions League. It's really fun. Right then, everybody. Let's do this. This is the first time I've played Rush in God knows how long. Because this mode on drop-in is just so frustrating. So as long as no one's stupid and like outrageously selfish or whatever, hey, if you're going to score goals like that, that's what we love to see. Are there exchanges Friday? Exchanges have not been leaked, so I doubt it. The whole point of exchanges was lost when they added duplicate storage, in my opinion. I don't think we'll get them. I'd be really surprised. But yeah, as I say, with this, as long as people aren't stupid and you actually like pass the ball, put in a little bit of work defensively when needed, then it should be fine. I don't mind staying back. I mean, I've chosen Hullet, so I can just be the guy at the back that is just a bit of a brute. I mean, we're already 2-0 up, so you've put us in a good spot already. Oh my god, that would have been sick. The celebrations with the actual players will be better, etc. Let me tell you, from someone whose team famously had the Premier League won for them by another team, like Chelsea won us the Premier League, people always say, it doesn't matter. You're still gonna celebrate like mad. And then when you get your next game and there's no pressure and you can be celebrating for the full 90 minutes, it's amazing. Because then it's just a party atmosphere for your next game. Rather than there being any nerves going into it or whatever. Oh, I thought you were making the run. Oh, looky, I'm coming. Yes. Prayed, can't wait. Got robbed last time. Did you never actually get one at the end of it? Like, obviously you won the title during COVID and everything. Did they never do any kind of celebration afterwards? Oh, that was nearly unreal. I need to look at getting re-added in Evo. Keepers! Oosh! Okay, that's... maybe not the smartest idea. Don't worry. That's why we chose Hullet. I can just be him. Being the brute at the back. And you guys can win us the game. And then we only need to do it 3 times. Oh dear. I guess that's why they chose Drogba. He's offside. And then, yeah, that objective will be done. Say, it's the first time I played Rush in ages. GG! How do you switch from appearing offline to online on PlayStation? Absolutely no idea. Don't know if I've ever done that. In the middle of crafting Drogba. It'll be really easy once Team of the Season drops. Really easy. Never got a title parade. 1,000 celebrated outside Anfield. Oh. But to be able to celebrate with the players in the city. Yeah. That parade day is one that I don't remember too much of, but I will never forget it. Being at the front of that crowd. That like 100,000 person crowd or whatever the hell the numbers were. It may have even been like 200k. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, being at the front of that and then going out and getting outrageously drunk to the point I can't remember anything about the night out other than the fact I took a GoPro with me to document it, but I was too drunk and so I had it facing the palm of my hand instead of forward the entire time. So there's videos of a pinkish hue with chants and stuff happening, but... Oh, actually, I do remember one of the pubs. Because it was one of the first ones. Oh, the interception was huge as well. I do remember one of the first pubs with some of the classic chants coming out. That was actually really good. I imagine that's what the rest of the night was like as well. Down here. Not it back. Oh, Drogba with the assist. No, nearly. I feel like corners on Rush are an absolute death trap, and we're actually going to lose. Guys, what's happened? What happened to this dominant display? He's offside. Go! No! Why would you go backwards when there's 2 seconds left? Well, I thought it'd be easier with inviting people in. Apparently not. My teammate's disconnected. Oh. Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Let's just do dropping because you were using a 78 rated player. I genuinely don't know if this will be worse. The other guys just left. Binned us off. It's going really well. Really well. Pack 93 Vinny from 89 plus campaign. Nice. Yeah, this game is broken. Go on, EA. We still got squad battles or rivals to do lately. Okay. On Monday for rush drop-ins, much easier with real people. Usually all we need is a defender to make the difference. Yeah, well, don't know if we got unlucky in that, but did not go well. 4-1 up, cruising. And then the back pass with 2 seconds left. Ugh. Sad times. Oh well, is what it is. And like I say, it ran away. Ever cried anything to do with footy? Been a happy way? Oh yeah. Happy tears are always good. Always good. Bom ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba dum ba da dum. Ding 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 ding. Come on. There we go. Let's do this. Ow. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what you're playing on. You're cross-platform. Which is why I guess the people that it said I couldn't invite don't have cross-play on. Because I clearly do. Look at the lobby that we're in here. But I guess they don't. Gary, absolutely no idea. When it comes to Evos that have happened over the last 2 weeks, I couldn't tell you anything about them. I couldn't tell you the meta choices. No clue. Still like that happening again, winning it by like 10 points as well. Neither do I. Neither do I. I'm there! Ah! Go! Bang! Zeus, hello! Hello, hello, hello! Please skip there. Rush is so annoying when they go AFK. I mean, didn't they fix that months ago? I genuinely don't know because I barely play it. Oh! Nice! Some players still go AFK and they do nothing. Oh, lovely. Well done, EA. I tell you what, I had one of the weirdest things. I was doing the Maldini Cup. Someone left at 0-0 against me. It wasn't even like as if they were getting battered. I think I'd had like 1, maybe 2 shots. We were 35 minutes in. They left at 0-0. In a cup with limited games. Where a majority of the games I lost were not against great players, but just because it's garbage goals. Some people are so weird. Go! James, no, I've not. But it has Freebird in it. So, any movie utilising Freebird automatically gets a plus. IMO. Bang! Look at that. What? Oh, you fouled him. I was going to say, I got the ball. Go! Win that! Oh, you really had to win that. No. Just, it didn't even look like they went for it. Just nod it down, and we're through. They've got a 74 rated on their team. Ah, that was poor. Oh! Glad they fixed the coin seller thing in Rush where players sat AFK. There's still a few idiots. I'm not really sure what you mean about coin seller thing in Rush. Nice! Really don't mind Rush. It's a chill mode. I don't agree. Because of the amount of rage-inducing people that you get from playing drop-in Rush. Out of pure stupidity. Oh my god, how have they missed? Yeah, I said as soon as the season dropped, anyone that chooses Alawiron is going to be mental. Let alone, oh wow, if you're finishing the season now, like I'm planning to. Like my aim today was to try and earn the remaining SP needed to get to level 40. And there is zero world where Alawiron is being chosen. Why? I mean, I've scored the header, but why did you chip that? It was a lot of coin sellers farming coins. I don't think that's true at all. If Rush was this gold mine where you could just sit in there to make millions of coins, everyone would have done it. The way that a lot of coin sellers get the coins is by like utilizing trading bots and stuff like that. There have been game methods in the past as well, which is why they started to try and limit the amount of games you could like play, the amount of games you could leave in a day and everything like that, the amount of games you could play within an hour before you started getting booted from them. All of these things got introduced to try and combat that. Ah, crap. People AFK'd in Rush to do Evos and to do objectives without having to actually try. And it was ridiculous that they didn't have some kind of AFK prevention in the game from the beginning on this mode, when it was so clear that it was going to be a massive problem. Yeah, the double game weeks have been fraudulent. I bench boosted, and so far it's been a waste of time. I mean, Marmouche robbed. Saka robbed of the assist that Rudiger did. And then he wasted like 2 massive chances as well. Saka is my captain, so there is a world that tonight we do get some big points. But there we go! Big fat dub on the drop-in game compared to the one inviting people in. Do I accept Xbox friend request? That isn't a thing. Or actually, no. It is now a thing. They changed it to followers God knows how many years ago, but now it is friend requests again. So I guess the answer is nowadays, yeah, sure, why not? If we started getting thousands and thousands, then maybe not. Can understand why you're hesitant to play drop-in. It's normally awful. You have people that don't understand how to pass the ball. They never do any defensive work. They're like maybe below a Div 10 level player. It's dreadful. But these were okay. Ice pack after the Davis challenge. Yeah, but he might be okay. I don't think we heard anything since that game about it being like a bigger or longer injury, so should be fine. Rush still too long? Yeah, I can also see that as well. I can also see that. So what do I need? Win 2 more. Rush doesn't count in these, so we are still going to have to play some stuff off stream later, maybe during the football. But that's fine. 2 more wins. Come on! Decent teammates again, please. Muller, Dino. I'll go Rudiger again then. Why not? Is this guy like trying to flex his different cards? Or you're just wasting everybody's time? One thing, like, there are multiple things in this game that don't need to be the case, right? Like, how long half time lasts in this game is way too long. But this is worse. Why do you get, how long is it? 90 seconds to choose a player. It's so unnecessary. So unnecessary. But hey ho. Hey! Thank you, game. Crystal Palace team, Munoz, Henderson, that's all I care about. I think they're the only ones I've got. Arsenal. Saka's not in the squad. That is, what a great double game week captain. What a joke! Well, pathetic week of FPL. Oh, dearie me. Do you think it's going to be us v Barca in the UCL final? You should watch my Champions League predictions video on the Footy channel. Oh. Hey, at least one of them said to shoot. Just not much from the attackers. Yeah. Ever played Oblivion? Yes. And the remaster was immediately installed. And I'm very, very excited to play it. I would love to do a playthrough of it on stream, but I've already got Elden Ring going on. So, but I've also got Avowed going on. Off stream. So, I will be playing it. It's already installed. I am so excited. The thing is, I actually, maybe a few weeks ago, reinstalled the OG Oblivion and was planning to play through it. Get all the achievements and everything like that. Oh, I pressed it. It just didn't happen. Nice. So now I'm questioning, do I try and go through OG Oblivion as quick as I possibly can? Oh, that's what I was going to say. Because when I originally played it, I can't remember if I, like, basically had a playthrough of it round a friend's house or on, like, my dad's Xbox account or something. I didn't do it on mine, so I don't have the achievements. Same with Fallout 3. So, at some point, I was planning to play through both of them. Oh. So now, do I play the original and try and fly through all the achievements on that and then play the remaster? Or do I just do the remaster? I feel like I might appreciate the new game more if I play the original. Because it's been so long. I mean, it just looks absolutely phenomenal in terms of visuals, but also the fact that they've reworked like some of the combat and leveling and stuff like that is incredible. And I really hope that they also have Fallout 3 on the go. Because to me, I think that was the best Fallout. I think New Vegas as well. 3 and New Vegas were the best ones. Saka's not on the bench. Saka is not in the squad. Yeah, I'd love them to do the same with a Fallout 3 remaster where they slightly rework some of the combat and stuff like that. And that would be amazing. So, yeah, decision to make. Because in order to get the all the achievements on the original Oblivion, I'd also have to go and buy Shivering Isles. Whereas with the remake, that's part of it. So, I need to decide. I don't know how quickly you could go through OG Oblivion and not care about anything other than trying to get the achievements as quick as possible. I don't know if there's like a specific achievement speedrun route or something that I could try out. What? I mean, how you've kept hold of the ball there, I have no idea. So good it's on Game Pass too? Hell yeah. And the same would happen for any Fallout remasters. The same will happen with Elder Scrolls 6 whenever that finally comes out. He's on the bench. I thought he wasn't in the squad. Oh, he is on the bench. I didn't see his name before. I'm not entirely sure how. Maybe I was expecting it to not be at like the top of the subs, but at the bottom because he's a forward. I don't know. Apologies. Good! He can come on and score then! Hooray! Or they'll be 3-0 up and they won't bother risking him. Probably more likely. I mean, these two dropping games have been significantly better than they normally are. Sorry, everybody. We're 6-2 up. You can have a bit of fun at this point, right? Oh, no. Maybe you can't. Not if the keeper's being brought out by whoever's in control of them. Go on. He's done them all. Unlucky. That's a good foul. Good foul for me. Blue card, you know what? It's fine. It's a big, fat dub. Looks like you did drop in at the right time. I did. Back-to-back dropping games where it's a big, fat dub. You love to see it. One more. One more is all we need. And then that season progress is mine. We get the lowest score on the team, most likely because we got that blue card at the end, but it's fine. Doesn't matter. I did also blow that opportunity by just skying it over with the attempted skill and then overhead bit. It was, what, 6-2? It's fine. Okay. So yeah, win one more. That gets us 800, which will be enough to get us to this Evo. And then we'll only have... So, we got 3,650. That takes us down to 2,850. 2850. What can I get from this? 2850. This is enough. So yeah, once I've done this rush one, all I will need to do is have some squad battles going on in the background throughout the rest of the night. And I can get some Evos done if I have any that I want to do, and get this finished, and I will get to level 40. So, lovely! Hopefully, all it requires, or I could even do rivals to try and get some rewards. We'll see how I'm feeling. David Ornstein with a tweet. Arsenal want Thomas Partey to stay and in talks over new contract. Interesting. Interesting. One last good set of teammates is all we're hoping for. Come on, guys. And then that's it for Rush. We're not going to try and get the 100,000 points or whatever the hell it is for the other objective. Simply don't care. Friend requests. Accepts. There we go. I mean, this doesn't bode well that it's taken one of my teammates that long to choose an 82 rated card. That's better. Okay. Sure. It's only 70k, only takes like 4 hours. The thing is, they just haven't really improved the rewards throughout the year to match the other game modes, or dropped the points. So, if drop-ins weren't as infuriating, maybe more people would play. Like, this is our third drop-in. Surely there's not a world where we get 3 back-to-back-to-back games of drop-in Rush without having teammates that are completely and utterly inadequate. Fortunately, someone on the other team has a 79 rated card. That should help us, because even if they're good at the game, that card should be tragic. They do have a Hullet, though, which is always going to make things pretty difficult. It's okay when they add double... Oh, no. We've got Rainbow Flicks from Delict to start things off. I can't mark both of those players at the same time. Yeah, people... Like, when the goal is to hit as many of the bonuses as possible and people just don't do it, it's insane. Okay, I mean, that's an outrageous finish from Delict. I don't know why he's up front, but what a ball by Rudiger. That's me. And then, what a goal. Play him. And then play me. Oh, it's... Oh my god. I can't believe I even nearly got that. It says I'm the captain at the top, but that is not the case because the keeper is not coming out. So many trolls in Rush. I genuinely don't think the vast majority of people are trolling. I think they're just absolutely shocking at the game. Because in order to troll, you would actually have to be pretty good to then be able to mess about, rather than just being awful. And that is the problem the majority of the time. People are just brain dead. What a challenge! Play him. Nice! And that came from him winning the ball back as well. Josh, hello! What a tackle that was by Zizou. Zach, thank you very, very much for the resub. Oh, I very much appreciate the generosity and support. On a short break from uni work, this will be the death of you. Oh dear. Play it in behind the hullet that isn't playing. They have 3 people. This should be... Josh, I have absolutely no idea, I'm afraid, other than the classic uninstall and reinstall. They through-balled that. Why is Rudiger just stopped understanding how to move? I pressed pass and he just stood there and didn't do it. The hell? That's awful defending from Delict. People are 2 years champs, or even if people aren't great, still decent in the grand scheme of things. Yep. It's just so infuriating. Surely. Nice! This defending from kickoff from my team is... I think questionable is being kind. What a ball from me. Oh, he's done them! What is the keeper doing? Could be a dumb question, but it does keep all your team and stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah. That's all server-based. So, nothing to worry. Oh! I thought you were making the run, but you changed it at the last second. Yeah, you are fine to just uninstall, reinstall. Sometimes you have to when stuff just breaks. The amount of times I've had to do it with COD when updates just haven't worked properly is ridiculous. Oh, what a finish! By me! 5-2. Surely, guys. Oh my god. 2 minutes. Why are you playing Rush? Because I need to get to level 40 by the end of tonight. And playing Rush, winning 3 games in Rush to finish the weekly objectives is significantly easier in theory, and actually has been, because we're going to do it in 3 games, which is great. It's significantly easier than other ways that I'd have to go and get SP, going into like career mode and stuff like that, which I can't be bothered to do. I don't know why I just pressed past. What level am I? I've got like 30 something. I will get there. I need to... Wow. I need to win 1 more game of Rush, and then I basically just need to go and do some either rivals or squad battles. Play like 6, 7 more games. Which, if I do squad battles, I can just put it on in the background whilst the football's on later. And we'll be fine. Many about Ange still don't get how people call him likeable. To you, it's the inverse. I feel like Ange came across as likeable initially because he was Australian. And people generally like Australians. It's a fun accent, right? And he came across as this sort of likeable, different personality guy. But then it's just sort of got more and more and more negative as time has gone on. How is the keeper letting that in? We actually might not win this. Dear God. He never looks at the interviewers in the eyes, and that really frustrates me. The fact he looks at the floor the entire time. And stuff like that is annoying. Are they actually offside? Why are you passing that to me there? You're just sprinting miles offside, Eze, you idiot. Simps, hello, how's it going? Come short. We have 16 seconds to just survive. That is such a stupid, stupid play. Get off of me. Oh my God, Zidane, you are a moron! You've just cost us the game! Why did you shoot? And then why have you done that there? All you had to do was keep the ball for 15 seconds. Ugh. Morons. I told you, it was too good to be true. 3 games in a row without being absolutely screwed by a lack of brain cells by drop-in rush teammates. It was too much to ask. Come on. Give the ball to me. Here, take it. Go up top. Good ball. Something special. That's... You got to mark the back post. We can't have everyone charge. You're going to have to turn back at some point. Or that. How on earth? I take it all back, what I said before. Take it all back. Rush Drop-In has returned to being the worst game mode ever created. This Zidane guy, who we praised earlier in the game, single-handedly just wasted all of our time. By first shooting when we had the ball, and then when we actually won it back with a few seconds to go, didn't just get rid of it. Absolute clown. Oh my God. Pain. The grind SBCs, does that even get you SP though? Upgraded Series S to Series X came with 1 TB expansion cards. I am so jealous. I would love one of those. The amount of times I'm having to move stuff between my external drive and the built-in one is ridiculous. You don't agree because of your defense? Your defense is a wall, right? And Barca's attack is an absolute battering ram. That was the exact point that I made. I'd specifically said what happens when the unstoppable force moves the immovable object. When it comes to Arsenal v Barca. But that immovable object has been weakened with that Gabriel injury. Good dribble. Come on. Instead of getting goals and assists and rivals. Oh, the 40 SBCs. Yes, but that's not the thing that I need. The reason why I'm playing rivals or squad battles is for the massive bank of SP that they give us, where you get like 5,000 for basically playing 10 games. That's what I'm playing for, not the weekly. I've already done one of the weekly. This... if I happen to do 2, then it's fine. How many packs you save for tots? No idea. I don't specifically save. I just haven't really... I've barely played the game during... Like, the last 2 promos, I think, have been terrible. So, I've not been on the game as much. I've not been saving up hundreds and hundreds of packs because I don't think there's any need. The amount that you earn week by week, especially when Team of the Season rolls around and you're getting rewards from all of these different modes that give you Team of the Season players and stuff. I don't think you need to save up loads. You'll just end up earning them as they come. But I have got some decent stuff. So... hopefully we could get some... You say unlucky to your own pass that was dreadful. Oh, I red timed it. If I green it, it's in. That's a great ball. If you can get it to him. Oh, unlucky. Are you on? They are on side. Nice! Came home last week, borrowed the Series S, couldn't take the X. The difference so noticeable. Yeah, I've not actually used a Series S. We've mentioned, me and the Goof, about potentially getting one in the future for like the living room. So that you can play some games on it. You don't need it to be insane. And you can also use it for like your streaming services and stuff like that. Deleted their bids, got it for just over 300. That's really, really good. Especially, as I say, that 1 terabyte thing probably cost like 100 quid on its own. Also came with an Elite controller. That's ridiculous as a deal. That's underpriced. Just fits in the rucksack. Yeah, that is good, to be fair. It does have, obviously, more portability. Oh! Go on. Oh, he's offside. Offside? Yeah. Right, come on, guys. Let's not be stupid. We're 2.5 minutes left. We're 2 goals up. We're still 2 goals up, just. Seeing the championship, your takeaway from the game. To the club. Oh! My god, long ball plus. Maybe I really need to utilize this more in normal games with like lob through balls. It's crazy. Only £100 more if you have that. Yeah, it's crazy. Ah! Have that! Play him. Nice! Nice! We're 4 goals up with 2 minutes left. This has to be it. Surely. Yeah, you can just press that and it just flies straight to them. 5 goals up with less than 2 minutes to go. If we lose this, I'm not even bothering to play a single game for the rest of the night. I'm going to go to bed depressed instead. Well, I wanted something a bit fancier there. Get 5,000 XP from the last chance objective instead of playing Rush. as I previously explained, I am doing Rush in addition to the last chance objective in order to get to level 40. Otherwise, this would be a waste of time. I would be much better just doing squad battles. But I need to do both. Otherwise, if I didn't need to play Rush drop-in, you wouldn't catch me dead playing it. No chance in hell. I hate it. Like, Rush itself is great, but drop-in Rush is up there with the most painful experiences in all of video games. Oh my god, what a save! Fortunately, it's only taken us 4 drop-in matches to get 3 wins. Could be much worse. Kill him! We're 5 goals up with 30 seconds to play. We're 4 goals up with 23 to go. Woo! Ah, the keeper's been done. 3 goals up, 7 seconds. Quite obviously, when it clicks in drop in, it's a good experience. Yes, when you get teammates that are actually, like, clearly of a decent level on the game, it can be good. Like, you can have some fun with it. But the amount of times where you go into Rush and you just get brain dead teammates, it's just so painful. Gets a bit more attention, his power's probably pretty similar. Maybe. But I don't think that will be the case. I think it will still be Series X focused, and then for other stuff like the ROG and whatever. Because we got a tease. We got a tease for the announcement of the, like, Xbox X Asus collab, but that hasn't come out yet. Like, nothing other than the initial tease, which is surprising. Maybe they just wanted to completely avoid the Switch 2 window. But hey ho, there is our weekly objectives done. That means we are now up to level 37. We have 3,000 SP to go, and we can get that from just playing the either squad battles or rivals, whatever I want to do. We got our 85x7. Couldn't care less about the Evo. We've got an 85x10 left to unlock, an 87x10, and an 87x15. Woo! ROG Ally, Xbox Edition or something. Yes, exactly. Which would be amazing. Although, weren't the leaks were that, like, you couldn't play your Xbox, like, library on it. Which is sad and kind of defeats a lot of the purpose or point. So I don't know whether I'd actually get one. We'll see. We will see. Lavelle. Getting an Unreal card. Something like that. Steam-based handheld. So they probably want to avoid that. Interesting. I mean, I wonder if this ROG is also going to be able to launch Steam. Like, if it's going to have your Steam and Xbox library on it, that's outrageous. And that is basically what what the leaks are. Lindsay Horan. Yes, maybe. Whatever her name is now. Heaps. Yeah, Lavelle's in the NWSL, isn't she? The next Xbox console is like a PC console hybrid where you would be able to launch your Steam stuff, your Xbox stuff, and maybe like Epic Games Store and everything like that. That would be crazy. And really, really interesting to see if PlayStation were thinking similar, or if their plans for the 6 will just be a slightly better PS5. I'm really interested, because I think that's how Xbox would claw back a potential chunk of people, is by doing that. We'll see. Went to the F1 arcade thing, Birmingham again. I don't know what that is. Last time we heard was a handheld for PS4 level games that launched alongside PS6. Yes, I have seen that as well. Yeah, but I think if you've got an Xbox thing where you can play all your Xbox stuff, all your Game Pass stuff, your PC games, and all of your Steam games, that's insane. And I wonder if they'd merge like Steam achievements with Xbox ones as well. That'd be pretty cool. I guess we will see. There we go. I think all the OG stuff will eventually be on PC. I think so as well. Balatro became your most played Steam game this week. That's insane. I have it installed because it's on Game Pass, but I've not touched it. One of my mates is obsessed with it because he's a pro poker player, so he plays it a lot. Although I've not seen him online for a while. I don't know what he's been doing. I've not touched it yet. But right now, we've got a decision to make, because I want to play through Avowed. We've got the Elden Ring playthrough on stream. I want to play through OG Oblivion. I now want to play through Remastered Oblivion. I also want to replay through Skyrim and Fallout 3 and GTA and Indiana Jones and Mafia and Stalker and Jedi Survivor, and Sniper Elite. And a lot of other bits in between as well. It's just where on earth do you go? Where do you start? I guess you just have to pick one and go for it. Rather than every time looking at all of them and thinking, God, there's so much to do. You just got to commit to one. Obviously, Elden Ring, we've got our stream playthrough. Got a lot of games to go through. That's probably about 5% of the games on my list of stuff to play. There's so many. There's just so many. But I think, again, just committing and getting through a couple of them would also help with hard drive space. Because then I can get some stuff uninstalled. Often check how long to beat. If you have time to go through it quickly over a few days, just do it. I think that's what I need to do. But the thing is, for me, it's not just to beat, it's to get all the achievements. And for a lot of them, because they're RPGs, a lot of them are open world, you've got so much collectible stuff to do with achievements that it's a lot of time for all of them. But maybe something like Indiana Jones would be quicker than, like, Oblivion. Indiana Jones achievements. I mean, I'm currently doing Planet Zoo. See, 40 to 50 hours for Indiana Jones. For a single-player thing that... I mean, my assumption is that it is level-based rather than open world. That's surprising that it's that long to me. I thought it might be like 25, 30. That's size times speech, like story plus collectibles, 100% unrushed. See, that's pretty good. I use true achievements for Xbox stuff. So, for example, I don't know. Let's go with Avowed. Let's see what Avowed says. Avowed achievements. 60 to 80 hours to 100%. So that's more of a commitment. What else have we got on here? Let's see what it says for like Skyrim. Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. 98 to 123. Interesting. Which, to be fair, once you get going with it, it probably doesn't even feel like that long at all. It's just the sort of overwhelming nature of thinking, trying to like understand, okay, so if I can play this for a couple of hours a day, each day, how long is this going to take for me to get through? But when you start playing it, you're going to look forward to playing it more. It's just a bit overwhelming at the beginning when you're looking at it. Like Stalker is another one where you look at it, it's 100 to 120 for Stalker, which I didn't expect at all. So it's not really that it's off-putting, it's just hard to commit to. I'm trying to get all Geometry Wars achievements. I don't think so. I can't remember what the other ones are. Co-op. The thing is, as much as I enjoy Geometry Wars, and the amount of time that I've put into Geometry Wars 3 and 2 over the years is absolutely ludicrous. Because it's just my favourite, like, chill game to hop on and play for, like, half an hour. But it doesn't save any of these things, sadly. I only ever really go on and play the one mode, because this is the one that I am really good at. I mean, 5th in the world. Like, I don't know if there would be a point where I would stop playing this, unless maybe you got number 1, or if you got 10 billion. But then if you got 10, then you'd think maybe I can just treat that a little bit more. I don't know. Breath of the Wild has that effect. Exactly, that's the reason why I never touched them. Well, I started, but never really properly got into them. What I need to do is I need to go through my list of games that I want to play, and I think I should sort them by completion time. And then I can just go through, maybe from shortest to longest, so that I'm ticking stuff off and getting it done. That might be the smartest way to do it. Which would mean that this is first. Hogwarts Legacy is like that, quite long but doesn't seem it. Yes, I would agree. Like I played that game on stream for so many hours and it just flew by. It'd be like, oh yeah, no, I'll just do this one last thing before we end off stream today. 1.5 hours later, you're still going. And that's great. It just shows how much you're enjoying it, having a good time. But when you look at it, like, what does Hogwarts Legacy say, actually? I mean, I'm intrigued. Hogwarts Legacy. In terms of completion time, 60 to 80. So isn't that what Avowed said? Whereas, like, I can just get addicted or just fall in love with a game, and then that time just flies by. Like Stardew Valley, I probably put like 200 hours into that. It says 165 to 220. So yeah, maybe I can go through and order things based on how long it'll take, and then start to just work through and play some of these different games. Because otherwise, the amount of times I look through the games list and think, oh my god, there's so much here. Where do I start? Maybe it would be better if I have some kind of list in terms of what I want to work through in order. So I might spend a little bit of time making that. It shouldn't take that long. I've just got to search each one on here and see what it says. And then you've obviously got your games that you just like keep installed afterwards, like Planet Zoo. Even after I get all the achievements, I imagine will stay installed, because I don't think it's a... No, it's only a 23 gig game. It's very, very different to having, like, if you barely played COD, but it's taking up 265 gig. Astrobot isn't too long. No. But again, it's also on PlayStation. I'm just much more tempted to go for the achievements and stuff first. But that is also, again, in the list. So maybe I should just, regardless of what platform they're on, order the list. And then work through. And then I have a range of Switch, Xbox, PlayStation. What other games do you play for a chill time? Right now, COD. I do Warzone. Like, if I'm playing with my mates, since the return of Verdansk, Warzone is the thing that we're playing. Otherwise... it would be PUBG. If I'm on my own, then lately I've done a bit of Crash, working towards the achievements on that. I'm going to reinstall this so I can play occasionally with my dad, because we've had fun when we've played the PGA, and that'd be good to continue playing that, getting back into it. Very rarely recently Fall Guys. Geometry Wars is the one. Halo from time to time. Minecraft from time to time. Planet Zoo is the big one right now. That's where most of my, like, if I'm chilling and playing a game, it's going into Planet Zoo. Previously, before that, it was Stardew Valley. Super Monkey Ball. 2 Point Hospital I want to get back onto as well. And I will get Planet Coaster 2 once I'm done with Planet Zoo at some point as well. Nostalgia on PS2. Haaland, yeah, hell yeah. Is the Funko game any good? I haven't played it yet, but I got a code for it, so I will at some point. You got Mario plus Luigi to play. Yeah, I got, is it these two? What are these? Yes, these for Christmas. I have started Mario and Luigi. I've not done my Sims yet. But again, that's one that I don't know, like, you can't really complete it, really, can you? So it will just get added as one of the ones that you can play in the background kind of thing. But I would love to work through this backlog that I've got. And maybe it's something that we try and sort of like dedicate at least a day a week on stream to just working through. And this week we're continuing our gaming backlog of trying to get all the achievements on stuff that I've wanted to play for ages, and we're doing Funko Fusion. And then next week, maybe that's done. We're on to Indiana Jones. Whatever. So, we'll see. But yeah, when I get the Switch 2, that's when I'm going to play through Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Do racing games interest you at all? Yes. Forza Horizon 5 is probably my favourite racing game of all time. I 100%ed the latest Forza Motorsport as well. I've downloaded some of these, like Grid Legends, the Need for Speeds and stuff like that, but I've not really given them a try. Over the years, though, I've always had a bit of an interest. I downloaded WRC, but my god, it's hard. It's difficult, so I don't know if I overcommitted with this in trying to commit this for achievements. Because it's really difficult, and I don't know if I can be bothered to get that good at it, to be able to get all the achievements. Why don't you... Shut up. God. But I have loved a lot of racing games over the years. It's a shame that some of them... like, when it comes... because when I look at the games that are available on, like, Game Pass and stuff like that, I check to see whether I can get all of the achievements. Because it does frustrate me when I look at, like, if I go down my list. Not necessarily for something like FIFA or COD, because of how they work nowadays, but I don't know, let's go for something like... like this. One day, I will get all the achievements on this, because it frustrates me that I don't have them all. Forza Motorsport. If I had got, like, 50 out of 57, it would annoy me. So, I get all of them. Right? Because I like to have fully completed it. The problem is, when you do that with older games, a lot of them have online achievements. Like, for example, this, right? As just a random one. It has online achievements that you basically can't get. So, when I go to look for... I don't know, something on Game Pass that is old... I don't know if Skate 3 has any online achievements, but the one I was thinking of off the top of my head was Burnout, right? Burnout 3 is up there with my favourite racing games ever, but Burnout Paradise exists, and Burnout Paradise Remastered also exists, and I think they're on Game Pass. But they have online achievements, but the servers don't exist anymore, so you can't get them. So, I would be able to play through it and do, like, all the single-player stuff, but I wouldn't be able to get all of the achievements, which to me is just a bit stupid. That, like, once the servers get shut down on these older games, there should be a way to, like, just tick a box if you want to auto-complete online achievements, in my opinion. Because otherwise it ruins it for completionists. It's dumb. It's really dumb. So there's probably a few, if I do go through here, that have that problem. Oops. Maybe we'd have to go back to, I don't know, like down here somewhere. I was gonna say... I definitely got this one. Why did it say 0? There we go. This one really surprised me. I played a lot of Hardline with one of my mates, but apparently, basically none of the achievements were to do with what we played. Apparently I played 0 hours, but that's good. But hey, Forza Horizon 1 and 2, for example. Yeah. What they could do is remove online achievements, have more offline ones. Mm-hmm. GTA 5 on 360. Isn't that outrageous? The achievements for this game are different depending on the platform that you have it on. So I've just re-downloaded GTA 5 for the first time since 2015. That was the last time I played it online. But now, the achievements are on a more recent edition. But I don't know, maybe something like OG Destiny. There's probably some stuff on here that is online that I might not be able to get, because I don't know if Destiny 1 servers are still a thing. Like this, complete a raid with a full fire team. I don't like online achievements in general, because I think it does limit a lot of people that maybe can't play online, or maybe they can play online, but they're not good at the game, and they're younger, they're not going to be able to get good enough to do the achievements. I know that some achievements, the point of them is to be a challenge, but some of them are so difficult in some games that some people will just simply never be able to get them, which is frustrating. And as I say, it means that when you go back to a game that you haven't played for ages, either the population is dead online, there's hardly anyone playing, or the servers don't exist, and you can't go back and do them. Like, now that you might be better at games, you can't go back and get them, and that's annoying. It is annoying. Did you ever do GTA Online stream doing all the heists? Absolutely no idea, to be honest. Hardest or longest achievements you unlocked? Ooh. Something in Halo is probably up there. Like this. These ones, the Vidmaster achievements on Halo 3 and ODST, were ridiculous. Especially that top one, the firefight one. I think we either did it on our second or third attempt. And on one of them we died like 2.5 hours in. They were brutal. Absolutely brutal. And the same on Halo 3. Some of the Vidmasters, like doing the final mission all on Ghosts with Iron active. I've still got to do that. Those ones on ODST and on Halo 3 are also in the Master Chief Collection. But at the time, I played Halo with, like, I don't know, 4 to 6 people all the time. Now, I probably have one person, like one of my mates, that would jump on and play. But you need 4 people to do the achievements on Master Chief Collection, so I don't know how I'm going to do it. But I need to at some point, because I think I've got 2 online achievements on the Master Chief Collection that I need. And then after I do that, I can just slowly but surely grind through all of the other ones. And I get there. But there's stuff like this, right? This was one of the worst games I've ever played. Lost. But there's 2 achievements that I didn't get. And I don't know if I can go back and get these. Maybe I can. Forza do everything in a festival playlist, online stuff, heavily dependent on everyone else. Yes. Yes. I'm trying to think of any other ridiculous achievements that took forever to get, or were really, really difficult. To answer that question, Kung Fu Panda's on 90% because the remaining 3 achievements are unlock everything, make it through the entire game without dying, and make it through an entire level without getting hit. I don't know if there's really easy ways to do this, like any bugs or things you can abuse, but I didn't try it at the time because it sounded absolutely outrageous, as you can imagine. What might have been really hard? See if anything jumps out at me from any of these games. Again, I mean, Halo 3. Like, these kind of things, these online achievements would have been so hard for some people. Not only did you have to buy the DLC, you then had to do stuff online. What would have been the hardest on Halo 3? I mean, getting a Kill-tacular, I would have got plenty over the years. 3 oddball melee kills. Perfection. The fact that 2% of people actually have that is really surprising. To get a perfection, you need to get at least 15 kills and not get killed a single time in an online game. I'm surprised it's at 2%. But, I mean, I got a chunk of these on the day that they came out. This one, though. This. Vidmaster Annual. That's the one I'm talking about. 4-player legendary live co-op. So you had to do it online. You couldn't have done it offline. And you got 0G for it. But it was the hardest one in the game. And again, that's what I need to do on Master Chief Collection in order to 100% that as well. But I don't have the people to do it with. Which is, I'm going to have to find out at some point when or where, how I can do it. Because I need to. Left 4 Dead 2 also was ridiculously difficult. Some of these, I swear, just never unlocked for me. I swear they were bugged. Because the amount of times that we played this game and did stuff on the hardest difficulty, but I didn't ever get the... I never got the achievement for this. Survival campaigns on experts. I've probably done this 5 times through, and it never unlocked. And I don't know why. Some of these other ones were through like DLC, online stuff that I just didn't get. Even though Left 4 Dead 2 is like one of my favorite games of all time. Anything else I can think of? Halo Wars is one of the longest achievements. This. Getting General on Halo Wars, the top rank, that's up there with probably the longest achievements I've ever done. Would it work with 2 randomers? I mean, you'd have to create a lobby. You can't just like online randomly search for it, is the thing. You have to go through the final level in the game, the hardest one, with a skull on. That means if one of you die, you don't respawn, you go back to the last checkpoint. So you have to be communicating. Everyone has to be playing it safe. You can't do it with random people unless you're properly talking it through with them. So yeah. I'm really surprised. I don't know what happened here. Because I loved Halo Reach. I thought it was amazing. I don't know what stopped me from getting the other achievements. I'm assuming that they were online... Yeah, DLC achievements. But I'm really, really surprised that I didn't get them at the time. Unless another game came out that then sort of took over, like did Destiny come out and started playing that instead? I don't know. This is also one of the longest achievements. Basically doing every single thing in Midnight Club LA. It took a long, long time. How did I end on an odd gamer score? That's a good question. I mean, you'd be able to see it somewhere when I scroll. I don't know what game caused it. I don't think I've ever got 100% on a FIFA, no. Because I just don't play all of the modes on it, ever. This was really fun. Spyro's on the list. 2 Point Campus, I need to get the DLC at some point. What did give me my odds? Ha! I love how this is in the list. It's still not even out yet. Still not out. Isn't, as I said before, isn't that crazy? I skipped an entire console generation of GTA 5. Or did I? Or is this bugged? It has to be bugged because I 100%ed Planet Coaster. It is bugged. Maybe I didn't skip a whole generation then. Maybe I must have played a little bit on it. But yeah, Master Chief Collection, so many of these are offline. But there's like 2 or 3 left that, as I say, are online that are... There's just so many achievements on this game. I will get them all eventually. I think this is one of the best games of all time. My god, if I can actually find the bottom of the ones that I've unlocked, though. Jesus, Navas. Don't think you've ever 100% completed a game, you've not got patience for it. That surprises me. I can understand not doing it on, like, loads of games, but it surprises me that people don't, like, enjoy a game enough to then get the achievements afterwards once they've completed it or something. Where is this thing? I mean, all of it, like, this alone takes hours and hours to get this one achievement. So many of the remaining ones take so long, but I will get it done. Because the only thing that's holding me back from this not being my major achievement grind is the online ones. Which... like, some of these are speedrun ones. That, again, I'll do it. And I'll enjoy doing it. But... like, that is an outrageous just achievement to be in the game. I think me and my mates started this. We did Halo 1, and we started this, but it's so unbelievably difficult. It might be slightly easier on solo, but for those of you that don't know anything about Halo, Lasso is legendary with all skulls on. Legendary is the highest difficulty, same as any other game, right? A lot more brutal. But all skulls on, skulls are basically modifiers. One of them might be enemies do 50% more damage. Another one might be enemies throw many more grenades. Another one is that, as I previously said, if you're playing like 4-man co-op, if one of you dies, you don't respawn, you all go back to the previous checkpoint. So you have to play so meticulous. It's ridiculous. And there's one of those for all of the different games, which is madness. But this, there it is. That's one of them. 4-player legendary co-op with Iron Skull and everyone in Ghosts. I don't know how I'm going to get it because I don't have the people to play it with. But it needs to happen at some point. And then I think there's only one more that is online. Like this one, I don't know if you could do this by just plugging in 4 controllers or connecting 4 controllers. That might be fine. Some of these are just ridiculous. Like, finish this level without shooting, grenades, melee, dying, or restarting. There you go. Complete the Halo 3 Lasso campaign playlist. Complete the Halo 4 Lasso campaign playlist. But then you've also got to complete multiple other campaign playlists. It's insane how big this game is. How much there is to do. And how crazy the achievement list is. But as I say, I think there's one more. There. Complete that on 4-player legendary co-op. 0.08%, and then you've got the ODST Lasso campaign. What does this say, actually? I'm really intrigued what it says the completion time is for Master Chief Collection in terms of 100%ing it. Like, it has to be hundreds of hours. I don't think I've ever seen a game come close to what I have just read. I'm telling you, this is one of the best games of all time. And there is so much to do, it is absolutely ludicrous. To summarize how big this game is, I mean, you can see it has 7,000 G. It has how many achievements? 700. The completion time for Master Chief Collection for all achievements, the estimated time is between 621 to 952 hours. Yeah. I've never seen anything like it. It's just insane. And I'm what? Halfway? But once I get those couple of online ones done, I can slowly but surely work through the rest. Doesn't take into consideration failed attempts. Well, it would, because that's the estimated completion time. And it'll be like that is based on the members of the website, how long they've taken to do it, and then a big average of all of those. So it will take that into account. Like I've got what, 24 days, I think it said played on that. How many hours is 24? That's 576. So in theory, I'm at the low end of the completion rate, and yet I've got 56%, which is outrageous. Rocco, cheers for sending people over. Hopefully the stream has been good. What'd you get up to today? I've been getting some SP to get to level 40, just to finish off the season, because I've hardly played. These last two promos have been crap, as has Team of the Season warm-up. So I think everyone's just ready for Friday, which is why we're currently just going through achievements as well, instead of playing more. When that goes on PS5, Platinum Hunters will go crazy. Yes. Lychee, how dare you? It's all good. Whole of April has been shocking. Yes, it really has. So I'm really looking forward to Team of the Season, like the amount of content planned in terms of short form, normal YouTube streams. It's not even comparable to April, where it's like, unless you're forcing yourself to hop on, there's honestly hardly been a reason to. The last few promos have been so bad. But forgetting the achievements you don't have take longer than the ones you have. Some of them do, yes. However, some of them were ridiculous in how long they took. For example, this 250 Killjoy medals online is an outrageous achievement that you basically just have to... The way that I ended up doing it, if you don't know what it is, you have to kill someone that is on at least a 5 kill streak, basically, is what a Killjoy medal is. So what did I do? I went into games, purposefully got myself killed over and over again to try and get people on streaks in order to kill them. It's crazy, some of the stuff that you have to do. Like 0.03% of people get it. Hope FC26 includes the premium passes included with the premium edition of the game. Honestly, that would be a really good thing to have in the Ultimate Edition. That's a really good shout. Maybe they do. Like, the first pass is in the Ultimate Edition. Remastering Halo 3 would be the greatest thing that any company has ever done. The greatest game of all time. Bar none. I love so many games and have done over the years. Like Left 4 Dead 2, for example. But Halo 3... It was just... There you go, by the way. That's where our stupid odd gamer score comes from. 329 on Rock Band 3. What was it? What was this stupid achievement? $4G for calibrating the audio or video setup. Is there a world where I can reinstall Rock Band 3 without having any of the stuff that I can actually use on it and fixing this? Is there an achievement that's worth like 1G? Which balances it out? No? Or am I just blind? There has to be, right? Or like 6. Connect your right. Oh, it's probably impossible to do as well. Why on earth would they make those 4 and 6 instead of 5 and 5? Connect your Rock Band 3 band with rockband.com. Should we go to rockband.com? Yet another time-gated achievement. Rockband.com is Rock Band 4 Rivals. I don't think I can link my Rock Band 3 band together. Sadly. I think I've been scammed. And we're going to have to find another game somewhere within our library that can give us like 1G on an achievement somewhere to fix the problem. Oh my god, FIFA 09's... Also, we've got 2 games with it. FIFA 09 also has a dodgy achievement. What the hell was that for? Who made these? What were you thinking? And why do I not even see it? Am I... 30, 19. Score in the 89th minute. 19G. So maybe there's a world... Oh, yeah, Christ, the Arsenal game. I was supposed to finish before that. Arsenal winning already. We're going to have to go and watch the game. Who got the goal? Kiwior. Hey, I brought him into my FPL. That's huge. Is there another achievement that we could get? Play for over 50 hours. Oh, that is not what you want to see. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Is that the only other one that's worth a dodgy amount as well? Yes. Leave it running. I mean, I could, but then I'd still be 1G off being up at an even number. So unless we've got a third game that has given us a dodgy amount, which I don't think I have. I think the reason we're on 643 is because we've had 9G twice. So we're going to have to find another game where we can get an achievement that's worth like 2. Just to balance it out at some point. I mean, I don't know if the servers exist for this. I'd be down to go and play this. But I don't know if the servers do exist. But yeah, I could like leave that running. I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point. But yeah, I guess it's probably time Rudiger finally got a goal involvement. Maybe it's time to go and watch the football. But as it stands, that means that Liverpool are not winning the league tonight. They need Arsenal to lose. What's Horizon 3 and 4 still up? Ooh, I'm going to have to look at 4 then. I will look at 4 and see whether that is one that I add to my list. But yeah, that early goal from Kivior means that it really does not look like Liverpool will be winning the league until potentially the weekend. Even if it's a draw, it's not enough. Liverpool would then still also need to draw. But fair enough. But yeah, thank you very much to those of you that came over from Rocco. I appreciate we're not really like playing the game right now. We were just having a conversation about achievements, gamer score, and old games that have been fun to play and stuff. Because that's what this game drives you to, is thinking about games that are enjoyable rather than this online. So apologies if you're expecting more and more FC25. I do have to play some games off stream in order to finish off some squad battles to get to that final bit of SP in order to get to level 40, ready for the new season tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm going to go live early, like really early, to show off the new season, or just make some video content, whether it's short or long, or both, for the team of the season, new season progress. I'll decide that later tonight or in the morning, depending on how I'm feeling. But I do need to get to level 40 before it runs out. That is needed. So thank you very, very much, everybody, for anyone that was a part of the stream. Cheers to the people that came over. Cheers for the raid. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Thank you for any resubs and stuff that we got today. You guys are the absolute best. But I'm going to go and watch the rest of the Arsenal game and see if we can get any more FPL points. Maybe Saka can get subbed on. That'd be good, wouldn't it? So enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. You will have content regarding the new season tomorrow, and then we will obviously start off the big team of the season live streams on Friday. That is going to be a hell of a lot of fun, kicking it off with League Untopped, as you can see on the left side of the screen. I'm really looking forward to creating a load of streams and videos and stuff to do with that. So yeah, thank you very, very much, everybody. Enjoy the football, enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you guys again very, very soon. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.